What's up, guys? Today I'm checking out Destin Conrad's Whimsy album, requested by Ron Moody. Big shout out to you. Appreciate the love and support. And I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I literally could not find a single drop of information regarding Destin Conrad. I saw images, but I couldn't find like a wiki, nothing. So I have no idea like what his music style is, where he's from, that sort of thing. So we're really going to be going into this quite literally blind. And yeah, I'm putting my ears in your trust, Ron Moody. Hopefully, this does not disappoint. I don't think it will, because if you guys don't know, Ron Moody, he turned me on to Cleo Soul, and she is, without a doubt, my favorite female or modern female singer. So there is that. So I do have a little bit of trust in you, Ron. But yeah, man, I have no idea what to expect here. Like, I could not find literally any information regarding Destin Conrad nor this album. All we have is this track list with the lyrics on Genius, and I'm not sure even if I want to have lyrics pulled up for this. Like, I'm assuming this is like, I don't know, maybe like R&B or hip hop or something. I have no idea. Then we have the album cover here. Oh wait, alternative jazz album. Well, I guess that answers it. So yeah, I mean, outside of that, I think we're just about set to check this album out. So we're gonna start with track number 1, "Whip" by Destin Conrad, and yeah, just see what it's sounding like, see what it's about. Also, like, I don't know if he like produces his own stuff, if he has other people, helping him do that, or if this is like all him. Like, that's why I need the wiki, man. I need it. But yeah, I think that being said, we just go ahead, check it out. I'm assuming he's just like the singer then, I guess. Maybe he helps with production here and there, but probably just the singer. But yeah, let's go and check it out. Track number 1, "Whip." Also, wait, before we do that, also, I did see that, I mean, I'm looking at the length of, these songs, and this is a really short album. Like, it's 11 tracks long, but despite that, it's only like 30 minutes in total runtime, which is crazy. Like, I don't know what it is about like modern artists and making their songs shorter. Why do we go back to shorter songs? Like, that was a thing that was in the 60s and 50s, and I feel like that should have, stayed there. Nowadays, I feel like songs, there's no reason a song should be like 2 minutes long unless it's like an interlude or a skit or something like that. Like, no reason, in my opinion, that a song should be 2 minutes long. That is ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, like, every one of these songs is like 2-3 minutes at most, which that'll be interesting because, I mean, on one end is like, well, if I don't like this song, it's only 2 minutes long. I don't have to, suffer to listen to it for that long. But if I do like the song, it's like, oh man, it's only 2 minutes long. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a double-edged sword there. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, jump into it. Track number 1, "Whip," and check it out. I don't think we need lyrics, so I'm not gonna have lyrics up. I just, want the track list. But yeah, track number 1, "Whip." Ron, I have my faith in you, man. Let's go. It is alternative jazz too, so that is also a little more reassuring.
Fly on a wall, creeping next to you. Try not to tell what we do when the nighttime. I'm yours, you're mine. Maybe in another lifetime. Maybe
Okay, so it's like a jazz meets
my wife. You're on to
R&B.
me, baby. It's payback. Just take
I don't
back.
mind this.
Tonight I wanna drive your car, even though I can only go so far. I'll drive Behind the wheel, usually I'm passenger. Princess, I feel like I'm on edge, and I need a witness to calm me down. It could be you, are you around and available? Tonight I wanna drive your car, even though I can only go so far. I'll drive your car, your car, your car.
Okay, that was pretty straightforward, you know, but I enjoyed that. That was really nice. I'm definitely, now that I think about it, now that I know, kind of what I guess to expect to some degree, I hope that there's more creativity that comes with this, because one thing I really like about, modern music is the fact that there's so many, avenues that you can kind of go down, and like, paths you can, discover for the first time, in like making, these types of songs, you know what I mean? Like there's so many things you can do with a jazz song nowadays is, what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm curious to hear, the rest of this album and see, kind of where it goes from here. But that was a really good opener. Really straightforward, jazzy, with a touch of R&B, and yeah, that was nice, man. It was literally just a jazz song with R&B lyrics. Something about driving your car or something like that. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to track number 2, titled Glory.
Baby, I don't need a lesson, but I can learn.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely like a interlude or a sketch.
And still choose to speak it softly, slowly, carefully. Want to show you how safe surrender can be when it's holy. That I know what to do with someone that knows what to do with themselves. Swallow you like I prayed first. Say grace over all this good we make. Guide with a hunger that listens. Drive you out your body. And still leave enough of me to keep you full. Teach us each other something sacred. And my God, how selfish we'd be to keep all this glory to ourselves.
Okay, a little poem. I was looking at the lyrics for that, by the way. Lyrics, holy. Somebody definitely needs to go back and correct a lot of those, but that was nice. Yeah, that was nice. I have no, like, negative or super positive, feeling towards that. That was just kind of, yeah, that was nice. Nice little poem. But yeah, now we're going to move on to track number 3, Wash You Away. Where is it? Right here.
Pull up on me, knew that you would speed fast. I ain't nothing like that nigga weak ass.
Okay, now we're getting like
find a way to come
more
back.
hip-hop feeling.
This ain't nothing but another relapse. I had a feeling without even knowing. Your narcissism is getting real boring. I left your crib this morning and I smell you on my neck. Don't wanna wash you away. Don't wanna wash you away. Wash you away. Wash you away. Don't wanna wash you away. Wash you away. Don't wanna wash you away.
This also gives off like a little bit of like a almost house music, electronic sort of vibe, I would say. It's like that, hip hop, and jazz all smashed into one.
Don't wanna wash you away, You and me gon' find a way to link up. In your front seat with my feet up. You don't need no drugs, babe, teed up. I don't need you long, but I need ya. I had a dream we was flying private. We joined the club like Mile Hyatt. I can't resist when you said lingers on my neck. Don't wanna wash you away. What would happen if you stay?
It's not bad, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was skeptical, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Like, you put jazz over anything, and honestly, it won't sound bad, is what I'm learning. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care too much for the vocals on this one. It sounded like, like every other modern rapper, essentially. Like he was about to break out and just start rapping about popping pills or something like that. But I don't know. I didn't mind it. Like I didn't care for the lyrics, like the sound of them at least. But I don't know. It wasn't like it didn't make or break the song type of deal. But yeah. Now we're gonna move on to track number 4, and this one is titled "Love." Wait, hold up.
Ooh, ooh. I never been in. Is it really? Wanna make some sweet.
Okay, this one is my favorite so far, easily. That is exactly what I said earlier. exactly what I said earlier would happen. Like this one was by far like I really like just the way this one sounded. The dun, love dun, 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 like I don't know, I just really thought that was catchy, and I really enjoyed this one the most easily. But it's only 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, 140, and just as fast as it came, it went, or just as fast as it went, it came. One of the two. So yeah, that's like my only gripe with having shorter songs like these is that you're gonna have songs that you really enjoy that are only gonna be like 2 minutes long. Um, but hey, I guess it is what it is. But I enjoyed that one. Also, I don't know if I should be like talking in between each song because the way this album is, it definitely seems like it's meant to be listened to as like one kind of experience in a way. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's meant to be listened to just like as one long song. Oops. Instead of like pausing or not pausing, but like each one as an individual track. I don't know. So, uh, but yeah, that sucks. But now we're gonna move on to the next one. Bed-Stuy. Do or die.
Bed-Stuy. What they say, do or die. New pack in the mail, said to come try. Brownsville, touch it there, how it feels. We can't take it all the way just yet. But when I get in his black car and he drives me all the way to where you reside in Bed-Stuy. And when I go home and fantasize, I'm indifferent now and you're in Bed-Stuy. Am I in New York or Mumbai, Central Bay or Dubai? Can't believe I'm in Bed-Stuy. Can't believe my
Man, the songs themselves are beautiful, man. I love the jazziness of the songs, but I can definitely see, if I like tried to put like my mom on something like this, that she probably wouldn't enjoy as much because the vocals. I can see a lot of you probably been the same way too. To be honest, if you're like an OG, see it being like a little hard to get into this because of the vocals. But honestly, I don't mind them. I don't like I wish they were different, but I don't mind the vocals as much. But yeah, that was a really good track, Bed-Stuy. Um, honestly, I feel like so far, like even though I'm enjoying the album, I wish there was more focus on the lyrics. I'm not looking at lyrics, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like the album so far like there's meant to be like any focus on lyrics themselves. Like it feels just like a jazz album, and he's kind of like doing this like um, kind of like modern R&B, hip hop sort of vibe thing, which I don't know. I don't really care all that much for, but I mean, I like the jazziness of it. So there's that. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to the next track, titled "A Lonely Detective." Honestly, yeah, I wish it was like low-key just instrumentals.
A lonely detective had a secret to tell. His martini dirty, I guess it suits him well. His lips, they're soft, and he kisses me well. And his eyes are sharp, they cut through my shell. He's got a wife and kids that don't know what he's up to. Pictures on the fridge, don't know who you're making love to. And pardon my French, but I don't give a fuck to be another fool to a lonely detective. A lonely detective. I think I'm lonely as him. He's got a house in Texas.
Yeah, this one, production-wise, is on point. Also, the vocals are way better without like the edgy auto-tune of the previous ones.
The same grin he shows his children, and my lips know his skin. Ooh, and I know all his friends. You don't even know him, but I know myself, and I know I got nothing. You better quit while you're ahead. I can't quit him now. It's only been 3 months. It's actually been 3 months and 6 days and a quarter of a night. I think I got a thing for a lonely detective. I see him all the time. I notice his reckless. I'll turn yourself in. He's a lonely, lonely detective. A lonely one, a lonely detective. A lonely one, lonely detective. A lonely
Okay. Yeah, production-wise and vocally, this one was way better. I feel like this was like probably the best one, or one of the better ones for sure, production-wise and vocally, so far on the album. I really enjoyed, the feel of this one. Also, it having like that noir feel as well, fitting, given the lyrics and whatnot. But yeah, I enjoyed that one. I thought that was pretty nice. And now we're gonna move on to track number 7. Yeah, track number 7, Boredom. Let's see, where is it? I think it's this one, yep.
When you touch me, I feel. When you touch me, I feel. Boredom is a feeling that you bring to me each day. I need drama, I'll take pain. When you touch me, I see pastel gray. Oh, my friends ask me about you, but I have nothing to say. Oh, you're so boring, you're so boring. Oh, every day. Oh yes, you're so boring. Ooh, there's no
nice. Venetia Gold or Gould. Gould? I don't know how you pronounce it. Venetia G. Is she a singer or like someone who's playing an instrument? Ah, okay, she's a singer. I kept seeing with Venetia Gould or Gould. I don't know how you pronounce her last name, but I didn't know if she was like someone, playing like an instrument or like a singer. So I guess we know now. But so that was her, and I'm assuming that was also her on the previous track as well, Lonely Detective. But yeah, that was really I enjoyed that one. That was really nice, man. I'd say that so far, yeah, the last two tracks have easily been my favorites. Um, I'm just so not used to like, jazz songs being this short though. That's the only thing that's throwing me off. That and some of the vocals and yeah, that's about it. I feel like it's just, too short. But yeah, that was Boredom. I really like that one as well. And now we're gonna move on to track number 8, Ombre's Interlude, but jazz. Let's go. Here we go.
I woke up this morning and everything went wrong. Nigga with some bad energy. Walk right up to me, playing in my face. I don't usually entertain, but you caught me on the right day. Nigga, I don't know what you think this is, but it ain't that. Instead of worrying about me, go get you some money. Go get you a girl. This ain't what you want. But then again, I wouldn't wish that on a woman with some sin. Hey, well look, I can have your girl if I choose her. Yeah, if I choose her, you will lose her. You will lose her. How about your mind?
Like songs like these, I mean, this is an interlude, but still.
We'll never know. He told me sorry, I had it all wrong. Wanna pick your mind, just need a minute of your time. I apologize, I don't usually act this way, but you caught me on the wrong day. My bad.
Yeah, if this was like an actual song, I'd be way more critical. But it's an interlude, so we can forgive it. So yeah, next track is what is it called? Hold up. Drifting. Check it out.
Feels like summer in November. Smell of cigarettes on your breath. When we went to the movies and watched a film we didn't get. I don't recall the way you couldn't stay, but I remember the look on your face when you tripped over 3 words you couldn't say. I don't recall us drifting away.
This is a good one too.
recall you playing your game, but I recall you drifting. I recall you drifting. I recall you drifted away.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Holy, okay, that is easily the best track on this album, bro. Like, no contest. Boredom and Lonely Detective were good ones as well, but Drifting is 100% hands down the best track on this album so far. I doubt anything else would top that. And what's better is that it made the 3 minutes feel, like the 3 minutes that it needed to fully flesh out the song. I feel like another problem with, some of these songs that I've noticed that I haven't really spoke on is that because of the length of them and, the length of a lot of these songs makes them feel almost not as, fleshed out as they should be, right? Or at least I think that. Like, I feel like because, a lot of these songs are like 2-3 minutes, it doesn't fully give the song the, proper, room to fully stretch out and, it's like over before it began. So I feel like that's also low-key a problem with this album, but this song does not have that problem, in my opinion. Like, yeah, it could be 6 minutes, it could be 10 minutes, but I feel like with it being 3 minutes, it like makes it work, you know what I mean? Whereas some of the other songs don't really do, such a great job. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one, man. That was a vibe and a half right there. Drifting. Yeah, that's easily the best song on the album, hands down. And now we're gonna move on to track number 10, The W. Is this it? Yeah.
Welcome to the W. My name is Joyce. My colleague will see you to your room.
I bet you like to do what you wanna do. You wanna win, come stay at the W. Time of your life, waiting for you in 102. Got something fun to do while I'm up under you. You lose your mind, concept of time. 1 or 2 nights, your whole life if you wanted to. You wanna come with me, babe? Sound like fun to me, baby. So come with me, babe. Lay in the sun with me, babe. No need to check out late. Oh, baby, we can just stay. If it was up to me, babe, you would just lay in the sun with me, baby. No need to check out late. Oh, baby, we can just stay.
Vocals are actually hitting on this one too. Why is that only 1 minute and 40 seconds? Like, why? That is the only, or not the only, but that is definitely by far the worst part about this album, is that the fact there's so much wasted potential. Holy smokes. Like, this is like the foundation is there. Like, you got, great production because it's jazz. Can't go wrong with that. And then on top of that, you actually have some really good vocals this time around. Some of the songs, most of the songs I feel like have pretty good vocals. It's just some of them, I'm not really into the like, edgy hip hop, modern hip hop sound. But this one actually had really good vocals on it. And you had really good production. And the vibe was just, it was flowing, like a river. But then it's cut short right in the prime of his life at 1 minute and 40 seconds, bro. Why? Who thought this was a good idea? That's my only question. Who thought this was a good idea, bro? This easily could have been like a 3, maybe even 2 minute, dare I say, song. Sheesh, man. Holy, that is the only like major disappointment with this album. Like the vocals, I can kind of get over it, you know what I mean? Because I can learn to, enjoy them. Even though I might not enjoy them the first time around, I can learn to, enjoy them over time. But yeah, man, that just leaves a real sour taste in the mouth. Just thinking, pondering what could have been. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to the final track, Hard. Let me guess, it's 2 minutes long. Okay, almost 3 minutes.
Goes hard, hands warm all night, all afternoon. I'm so in love with me, but
Wait,
you
this
make
one
it
is
hard to be so in love with you.
this is fresh. I like
And it
this.
don't make sense. Don't make it hard for me. Loving me is easy. I'm a walk in the park. I'm the sweetest thing. I'm the sugar in your tea. I'm the best part of your week. I'm the towel you dry off with. In the same breath, I'm the hot water coming out your faucet. Can you take the heat? Don't make it hard for me. Don't you know that this love thing is easy? You can let down your guard. Let me drive your car. I don't have my license yet, but I can get one and then I'm gonna get me a Benz. I'm gonna let you know, but until then, let me drive your whip.
I mean, that was good. I enjoyed that one, but I mean, once again, it just I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that was the Whimsy album. Well, I know I said earlier that I had problems with the vocals. Like, I think it was only like maybe one, if not two songs that I really was just not feeling vocally. I feel like for the most part, this album vocally sounds really good. It's definitely, modern, obviously. And so there's that, but it doesn't really affect my listening experience all that much. Even the songs that I did have a problem with, it wasn't like a make or break thing. But the one flaw I will say that is incredibly apparent throughout this album is that a lot of these songs just feel undercooked. I'm gonna just say it. They are undercooked, bro. I feel like there is so much wasted potential with a lot of these songs. Like, how long is the longest song on this album, by the way? Hold on, let me see. It can't be like no more than 4 minutes long. And that's, exactly what I mean. Like, there's no way some of these songs should have been 2, 3 minutes long. Like, bruh. Hold on. 314. Okay, the longest song in this album is literally 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Like, come on, man. For a jazz album? Bruh, I just got done listening to a 27-minute long Miles Davis song like 2 days ago. Like, come on, man. What are we doing? And that's the frustrating part about it is that most of these songs are actually really well produced, and they have, really good vocals as well. It's just that, so much wasted potential. The foundation is there, but then you like, cut it, in the prime of his life, you just cut it down. So it's sad to see, but I mean, I enjoyed the album. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to re-listen to it because it's like, what's even the point? Like, yeah, I like some of these songs, but they're only like 2 minutes long. I'm just gonna spam, replay on these songs. Like, sheesh. But you know what? Instead of focusing on too much negative, I will say the positives of this album are that it really does a great job at tackling the jazz or alternative jazz genre very well. The songs are very jazzy, it's good jazz, and I don't know. I like a lot of the themes of the album. Like the feel of it, and what was that one song, "Lonely Detective"? Like it had like a noir feel. My favorite easily is still "Drifting," I would say. Um, "Boredom" was a really good track. Mm, the W, no. Hard was good. Needed to be longer. Yeah, I think that's the main problem with this album. It just needed some, longer songs. Like if each one of these songs was like maybe 4 minutes at the minimum, like an average of 4 minutes at the minimum, I think this album would have been way better. Way better. Because that's the only thing that's just kind of like killing it for me is the fact that these songs are like 2 minutes long each. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right for a jazz album to be that short. Um, Anything else? I think I touched on the vocals. Like I had like an issue with like a couple of songs, but it wasn't a huge make or break deal. Um, Production was really nice. Mm, and yeah, I think that's about it. I don't really have a whole lot else to say about this album. It's like I want to love it, but I can't. It's hard to explain, but you just hate to see this much potential go down the drain, essentially. Well, not, I don't want to say go down. That sounds a little too harsh. Um, it's like okay, this is what it's like. Better example. It's like you have prime MJ on your team, right? Prime MJ on the Bulls. It's the finals, game 4. We're up 3. 30 seconds left on the clock. The game is tied. MJ has, I don't know, 59 points, something crazy like that. And you take him out and put him on the bench in the last like 30 seconds, the last 30 seconds of the game. It's exactly what it's like, bro. Like he just went crazy. He just went stupid. Like he's dropping, threes like it's no tomorrow, and then you take him out like 30 seconds left in the game, and it's just like, what? Why'd you do that? Why on earth would you do that? That's what this album is like, bro. Because there's so much, greatness. I feel like maybe not greatness, but this is a really good album, and I feel like so much of that it just goes to waste because it's just cut short. And I'm kind of just repeating the same point here, but it really is like the main uh, disappointing factor with this album, in my opinion. But yeah, I'll re-listen to it, see if it grows on me. But I really don't. I don't think a lot of these songs will because once again they're just so short. Like especially for a jazz. Like I could see if this was like. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I could see it if it was anything else. Like I could see if this was like the 50s or the 60s, I guess. But I don't know, man. This is just it's odd to me. it's just odd, especially for jazz. But yeah, that was Destin Conrad's Whimsy album. If you guys enjoyed that one, make sure you smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. That being said, much love, stay safe, and peace out. Also, I do want to say that despite my personal issues with this album, I still think it's a pretty good album. I just have, my personal gripes with it. But on top of that, I think this is also a pretty good, like, modern jazz album, like one that could definitely serve to almost bridge the gap for a lot of younger music listeners. Because I feel like a lot of them just straight up aren't into jazz and will never be. And this can kind of serve as like a little, you know, bridge for them to hopefully kind of explore some older jazz artists and music and whatnot. And yeah, I think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Like having them kind of be introduced to jazz and hopefully explore more of it. It's a really good thing. So I do like that aspect of it, and it is pretty creative. It isn't super creative, but I do like the concept behind it. It taking jazz and bringing like this alternative, kind of twist to it, like with the R&B, a little bit of hip hop influence. Also, there was one song that had like a little bit of like a house music or trip hop sound to it or something like that. And I like that. I just wish they would have went, or I wish that he would have went, a bit heavier into those influences, and really making this album pop out more. Because, if I'm being real, a lot of the songs, despite them being short, didn't really have a whole lot of, that alternative feel that I was kind of expecting going into this. But I mean, they were really good songs. It was just, once again, I'm gonna be repeating, they were short. I mean, too short for my liking. And yeah, I just wish that they, kind of pushed home that alternative jazz vibe, because I mean, the jazz vibes are there, and there is some alternative, stuff here and there, but it's not to the degree that I would have expected. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of add that on there. I don't know if I will, but yeah, if you're seeing this, I probably did. But yeah, much love, stay safe, and peace out.